At least a third of the world's food supply is currently being wasted, and at the same time 1 billion people don't have enough to eat, and at the same time we're chopping down forests. Why? To grow more food. This makes no sense when we're trying to reduce our impact on the environment, feed more people who are expected on the planet by 2050, and arrest the mass extinction event that we're currently creating by destroying habitat to grow more food. Feedback's aim is to catalyse and enhance a global movement against food waste. We instigate grassroots movements in each country at a time, and to get people firstly to change their own behaviour, but also demand change from the system that brings them their food, so from businesses and from the governments that regulate those businesses. There is a food waste hierarchy. Food that is fit for consumption should always be being used for the purpose of feeding people. Any food that cannot be used for that purpose but is still fit for consumption by livestock should be used to feed our livestock so that it can be turned back into food, and only then should the options of composting and biogas be considered. The idea of putting food into landfill, which we do all over the world, is frankly absurd. Only a few countries have really measured the food waste reductions that have been achieved over the last few years, but to give the United Kingdom as one snapshot example, there's been a 21% reduction in household food waste across the UK. There's been at least a 10% reduction across the industry, some businesses cutting their food waste by 40% in just a couple of years. We've seen a transformation in the market for fresh produce, so ugly fruit and vegetables have been the fastest growing sector of the fresh produce market in the United Kingdom. It shows that when you really blitz the issue in one particular society, you can change people's behaviour and you can change their expectations about what the businesses that they're paying every day to bring them their food will also do. And companies, governments will jump when the public demands it. At Feedback, we've really learned how to run successful national scale campaigns that get people to change their behaviour and make the system more sustainable. What we're hoping from the Ashoka Fellowship is that the international network can enhance the ease with which we will translate and export the successes that we've developed in the UK and other European countries to everywhere else in the world. We've got to start with the planet and then move on from there. My name is Tristram Stuart and I'm an Ashoka Fellow.